Rawr. Hi, Heiki. I didn't reset up cat cam because I didn't use it today. Good afternoon.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Time to press ahead.
Damn, she'd be struggling to load in. Hi, Lady of Souls. I am also EP today because I had to do some work and then had the interview, which fingers crossed went well. Also, Heiki's making me decide on the day for Girl Boss. Fair, because we made her decide last week, or this week.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Gotta put us on rotation.
I have something to ask.
If anyone should decide, it should be Miss Tweemer.
I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
You shush now. I let y'all decide because you are coming into my games. So how about Monday, either Faz or Outlast, and Tuesday, Girl Boss? That works for me.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking.
This time we'll let... bruh. What do you mean, bruh? I'd like to play some more Outlast since I got it and still need to get better at the game. We can do Outlast. Paulson's voice actor put his whole chest into his lines when Orin pretends to be him. Oh, you're just now seeing this? Just had that happen and it blew me away. I saw it on TikTok and it makes me cry. So... Oh, they all had to go to their places. Hi, Karlak. It's okay. I'm gonna sit there and watch and be the punching bag while y'all figure out the trials. The only one that's new to me that I haven't done is the courthouse one. They added that in recently.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here in the meantime.
Why are y'all going in the water? Are we fucking the bear? I'm not sub to Joe anymore, so I don't have the bear sexual emote. No, I can.
Let's go, go, go.
Not a lot. That won't happen for like a minute though. That happens at like end of Act 2.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok.
I have to fill in for cues when he's not here to ask. LOL.
My mum
We
used to
can
tell
absolutely
stories about them.
F the
The
bear.
legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? Oh.
What's in here?
It's this one? Yes. I love if this were real life, how one wrong move of Karlach's outfit and you see all the boobie. I know, I was just thinking that, like staring at her hopping up and down in that dialogue. I was like, man, tits would be out in battle with that outfit IRL. That is just a strap across the nip nops. That ain't holding anything in. But it looks fierce.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists.
I always catch a peek of
Half us were captured,
Shadowheart's nips in
the other
certain
half ran
angles
here.
because I have her in
Off the
Minthar's
anvil into the
camp
forge.
outfit.
We'll find them. Hopefully.
They have
Before you
Minthar's
run
outfit in
into
the
the belly of the
baskets,
beast,
but they're all
There's
assless.
something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people.
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so
How'd you get Minthar's outfit on your solo not streaming run? Miss ma'am?
Hang on!
Did you kill her
I
first?
think you'll want to hear the
First
bad news
sign
too.
of her?
Yeah, sure. But first,
I knocked her out.
please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can.
Chino likes Damon. She's staring at him. Being paladin wouldn't let me just do the other option.
Good. This thing is going to blow.
break that out.
sooner rather than later.
It's meant.
But still, you can give me something that we can touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Audio is being fucky wucky. It looks like it's picking up just fine.
it shouldn't take long.
Like me speaking.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
We'll turn down the dB.
So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Like watching a movie. You know, cozy.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
I want to not kill this cow. Last time it ended in a battle.
No. Still in. Not for you to know.
Can you tell me if it's just me being deaf? Does the game audio seem a little quiet to you? I turned it down a little bit since you said it was being staticky. Game audio isn't static anymore. I think it was just that moment. I can turn the decibels back up.
Well,
That motherfucker right there is not real.
mind to mind. kindred spirit, but I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand? My little secret.
Just to be safe, I want this ox in Act 3.
I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. Good little hero.
That motherfucker right there is not real.
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now, and I'm going to make that choice myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about.
Chino's fighting the
all
big
around
EP.
me.
She's staring at the
Let
screen
me
while
enjoy
blinking
that.
her eyes.
Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little. Here comes
It's the boy.
It's
Hello,
you.
boy.
What are the odds?
Welcome.
So glad you're
There
alright.
he
Well,
is.
as alright as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique.
She likes Damon.
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
hard to tell from that angle of the camera, but she has been 100% staring at my screen, especially when Taemin's on.
Be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
So, I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
Just about.
Yeah.
Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Frostlight's best bargains right here. Please, be welcome.
Or like, my god, stay there. Said I can't find any Damon merch. Oh, I'm sure I could find some for you. Easy.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. A paralyzing agent? Oh, I do not think we're quite so far gone. Yet. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in
Hi,
their
homie.
brains. All the way here from
I put
Baldur's
Karlik
Gate.
in a very nice outfit.
The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Cadric Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cadric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows.
Lay down.
Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that
Lay
no
down.
matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Should make a give Chino a treat. I have a Pat Pat the cat, which is give her pets. And then laser pointer. She's not digging for the treat, she's digging for my cuticle trimmer that's sitting right here. Also in the same place that her laser pointer is. Nope, lay down. But because you asked... Is that laser pointer? Okay. There you go. Some laser pointer.
I appreciate your
Go lay down.
enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. What's more, you'll find the cure for that thing in your head. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
All done. All done. All done. Lay down. Let's not spurn what few gifts the gods choose to give us. Hmm?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What you doing over here? I don't think I've ever noticed him sitting in the corner.
We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
It's good to see you again.
I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem, but the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough. You flatter yourself. You're not the only soul of interest in this ruin. This is Last Light, where hope hangs on by a single withered thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades. At times I wonder if some other fiend swapped out your tongue with that of an ox. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers
Oh, wait, I'm
sent
done.
him
This
away,
starts that one
someone
quest.
murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. Not with you, at least. Although I sense there's something your friend wants to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. My old... well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They are a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
Why am I getting this dialogue option? I know about his scars. We looked at them. We drew them in the ground.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter? A
Oh.
warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, devil.
Making me believe things.
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
I hate that they changed how Asterion delivers that line. It's less sassy. It's been a minute.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Hiss! I say hiss! This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it.
I'm glad they made him a bald cat again.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly.
Why is this
Hiss.
His Majesty naked? So he was originally a bald cat, and then they decided to quote unquote fix him and gave him fur, and then everyone was upset that had already like played the game and was like, why? And then they changed him back to being a naked cat.
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course.
They gotta stop changing things that aren't broken, like the line delivery. Yeah. And the issue with Gale, supposedly. I haven't had any problems with that.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead. Check for
Some
any
people
nasty
didn't have
surprises.
magical items to give him when
Of which
he
I
asked
found
and
a
told him to
great
wait,
deal.
and he would just leave the party, which was bug. Oh. How do you not have any magical items by the first time he goes through his whole spiel? Is my question. Because even in, like, my first playthrough with my duo, like, my very, very, very first time touching this game, we had at least one magical item that we weren't using and told him. Or should I fix the PlayStation bug that I've been having? Yeah. It's PlayStation and Xbox is having that bug of just, like, crashing and people losing, like, hours worth of playtime.
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists.
I feel like I'm repeating dialogue
If I
here.
ever get my hands on one of them... Well, with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Nor have I. Everything in its due course, First, the Brilliant Retort. Then, Wulbren. Then, your reward. When I'm finished making it.
You don't have to be sassy.
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
They're the finest stock.
Sorry, getting all the dialogue out of the way.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail.
What's
from
with
the
the broken
cultists.
heart?
I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, You're a little late this time. Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. They're my responsibility. You go
This
to
is
save
stupid
the world,
forehead.
or your own arse.
Right in
Whatever it
front of
is
my
you do,
salad? You
I'll
guys
fix
are
this.
fucking gross. Thanks for the sub, Strom.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
How are you? We're just dipping our toes into Act 2.
They're my responsibility.
So
You
sassy.
go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Getting drunk won't fix it. Snarky. I only did it for Chino, who is a productive member of society.
I was worried they'd got you too. It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs.
As not having a founder badge.
Ashrat
Back
was with the
out there,
kids,
you.
telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it.
I have a founder's badge. They're just gifts I've sent over like 8 years. Counts for something. Fair, fair. Haven't received a gift in a minute. Just kidding, just kidding.
Can you blame him? His brother and sister are gone. He's dealing with it as best he can. We all are. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
But what? I don't complain constantly. It's very annoying. It's still not a founder's badge. Oh, it has been a while, TBH. I have posters somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, you were supposed to send them like a year ago.
Never mind then. Just leave me be. Go away.
One and be pissy.
This is easy. We should open our own place in Baldur's Gate.
Tell me, didn't you have one in my stream as well? I think so. I'm a founder everywhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's you, Frosty, Steph, Jay, Jaboo, and some randoms after that. Am I a founder in your stream? I don't think I am. So you stopped streaming for a minute and then started streaming again. Maybe. I can't remember.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
We gave him subs, he decided to stop. Sounds about right. I don't remember because I streamed years ago and then got back into it, but I thought it was with a new account. LOL. Joke's on you, I took the money in hand. I'm still sitting here waiting on my payout, but oh no, not my $5. Give it back. Too bad! Technically it's $10 now. What's wrong?
At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Chill with going in and out of there. But apparently hoeing you TBH, like if you don't reach the limit by the end of the month, you have to wait till the next month on the 16th, like deadass. You can make the withdrawal limit 5 minutes after the month ends and you're fucked until next month. Yeah, I don't fully understand it because I'm eligible, but at the same time it's saying I'm not eligible, and I'm confused. But it's whatever.
Might be useful. Something good here, I hope.
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
Very confusing, fam. You have to check a total payout by month or some shit, and it will show every month since your last payout. I don't know, maybe I'll screenshot with you later to show you what I mean. I won't do it on stream. Grumpy hat, it says.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the towers. She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
So I'll be home tomorrow and can help you out. Just remind me, I gotta catch a flight at 8 AM. I think I'm ass traveling everywhere now. Yeah, I just have some reels to make and then I'm off for the day.
You know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows.
Listen.
I got laid off and now I freelance for them, but I had a job interview today and They seem to really like me, and I'll know more next week. You'll be making reels, like YouTube reels, like Instagram reels for a client. I did the rest of their February calendar. I just saved the reels for last. I got laid off in December, right before the holidays, due to financial, quote unquote. Gave all my clients to like strategists, and my biggest social media client to their social media girl, who is their niece and or cousin or whatever. I don't know. She's related. And I'm freelancing for them right now because it's minimal hours.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Lay down. Lay down.
The truth
And now they're telling me, or like that girl and my content writer are telling me that they had a meeting with the director, and she was saying how they're going to transfer her clients to me and help out because she's so far behind. And me and my homies are like, what does she even do? Because she's so behind on all of her work. Lay down. This isn't for you. It's not your laser pointer. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Yes. Kisses are okay. Everything is for her. My tea is not for her. It's hot. She's giving you the full booby show right now. Your chesticle. Lay down. Down. Good girl. Pat, pat the cat. Okay. Whoop. Apparently she did not want pats. Yeah, that's ass. It's freelancing better for you as far as hours, pay, etc. I mean, it's like part-time hours. I'm not making what I was, and my dad is gonna have to help me out for February rent. But this place I interviewed with would be paying me $15,000 more than what I was being paid at my last one. But I mean, has given me the time to stream during the day if I want to, apply for jobs, and do work. So I haven't had to worry all too much. Miss Ma'am. Can you lay down? So yeah. They essentially want to shirk her responsibilities onto me as a freelancer because she's so behind, doesn't know what she's doing, and is horrible at her job. But, you know, nepotism. But, is what it is. That's not bad TBH. If the pay prior was sustainable, 15K higher, then that is a W. Yeah, that is if I get the job, though. Look, gonna be playing some D&D. I do hope you get that job you had an interview for today. I hope so too. They said I'd hear back on next steps and maybe an in-person interview next week. They're like, since it's Thursday, we'll let you know by next week because they've had a hectic week. So we be chilling like a villain, thriving hardly. I'm fortunate enough to have a parent that can afford to help me with expenses. Although they know me being independent is shit, that I will only ask for the necessities. But I wish I was playing D&D. My group plays Saturday for the first time since Christmas break. I got no group here since I moved. My neighbors in Florida played, and they always invited me, but it was at like starting at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday, and like that's big EP hours.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. The Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's
You can always
almost
join
too
our
good to
group
be true.
virtually. Frosty plays with
Perhaps
us.
I'd be a poor cleric indeed not
Mayhaps.
to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jahira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last light. You yearn
He's been
for
with
it
us over
so
a year now,
deeply.
or so now. We use Discord video chat so we can be the game board, map, dungeon master, etc. That's pretty cool.
Perfect.
Lay down.
It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. No, I cannot. I simply impart the blessings the Moon Maiden
No
provides
narrator
me.
in this game sounds so damn
While
fine,
you're busy in the
TBH.
towers, I'll be sure to...
She posts on TikTok.
Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Who the hell is ATG? Hello, 15k gems is wild for the #1 spot. And that would be my friend Brandon. Met him on Overwatch. And him and Real Hovercraft had a competition one day, just randomly. Wait, really? What's her name? I have to see if the face matches the boys. I'm forgetting her name right now, but if you look up, Cass of Baldur's Gate plays Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. She narrated. She helped with the DM.
It would be your doom. And mine.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Let me peep really quick. Also, the two that had the donation battle or whatever went wild. Yes, they went wild, and ETG also gifted 10 subs. If you're trying to catch up, good luck. Amelia Tyler's the narrator. Thank you, Heiki. What is that face she is making? Excuse me?
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has.
Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Where do I go from here?
Come along, Isabel.
Take two. On the move.
If you hear bells a jingling, just know it is Chino. Okay, just peep. She doesn't look how I expected her to, but man, her voice is so beautiful. Saw the clip of when she showed up at their D&D game to narrate it. I'm gonna have to watch the entire episode. Dude, their entire D&D game, chef's kiss, 100% recommend watching. They all got really into it, especially Neil and Tim. Gonna watch I saved for later. I like if you like it, that you should watch Critical Role. It's so damn good, dude. I'm halfway through season 2. I need to watch Critical Role. I've watched the animated of their like first 2 sessions, I guess it would be.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
I forgot to talk to the dude to bring Halson in here so he could be part of the fight.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Take Euro.
General Ketherick wants her alive at any cost.
Will you leave my poor Lance alone? The first and second season of Vox Machina cover episodes 1 to like 50 of campaign 1. There is 137 episodes. They leave out and change stuff as well, but Vox Machina is still very good. Vox Machina was like dipping my toes in, believe. Yeah, it's a good way to start Critical Role and a good introduction to the characters, etc. 10 out of 10. Plus, it gives me that visual into what they look like. Cosplay as their characters. They cosplay. Yeah, I'm also super visual. In the actual game, they do a good job showing their figures, art, etc. to showcase them all. They cosplay as their characters from time to time as well. I've seen them in cosplay in some clips on TikTok. Be so fucking for real right now. It was an attempt. It's okay. I already know without a doubt in my mind you're gonna love Art Daddy O'Brien. Mayhaps. We shall see.
should get started.
Just the one, right?
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
There's no time to waste.
Don't you do it, children.
Moving in.
Well, I'm gonna
Are you all right?
I'm gonna go shower, fam, then grab some Whataburger. I'm gonna leave your stream open for the extra viewer while my phone charges. Alright, enjoy a shower and enjoy a Whataburger.
That was no
All I had for din / lunch day were brie bites. But, you know,
Ketherick will strike again. We need you.
Five Guys sounds so good now that you said Whataburger.
Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like
Yeah,
that.
I'll probably be back. I could go eat something. You're that virgin showing. Shut the fuck up. I don't know what I want to eat. Now you made me want Five Guys. Also 8:53. No, how lot's gonna be open left.
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is
So
dead
Five
too.
Guys ordered it.
As for
Order
why
it.
he'd want to
Okay,
keep me
I'll be back
alive,
for real.
I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. Good, because your work here is only beginning. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
We need a way.
Let's just go already. We don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
I know you're keen, Your chance will come. Until then, keep watch, keep wary. I need your senses sharp.
I don't know, guys. Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You did not beat up those
Would
harpies.
hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
A crooked touch.
You really going upstairs for this? You're dumb.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. Yes, Mom. Goals report more activity on your position. Mom. Repairing the mom.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people to the curse.
Any help?
Wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
She doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I won't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone. She realized doing her best.
What have we here?
Something over there.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do.
Until then, keep watch. Keep wary.
Riverdale's cold damage as create 4.5 meters circle of base.
I don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is
Antiquated page. These pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago. That blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shines from the moon maiden seem ill-tended and buried.
I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to
I missed that! Awesome!
Aloy's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an
Very
alternative
well,
in mind, please do.
Folks. I gotta pee. I gotta tinkle. Let me be our bizzle. I have to grab some fruit snacks. What a banger. Excuse the crinkling. None for you. Miss Bad Girl being on the kitchen counter. No, not this door. This door. Maybe it was that one?
Are people into the curse?
Really?
Any help from Jahir? He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with
Little
Jagira.
does she know.
That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment, it is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. Thank you.
What's that in his pocket? Looks official.
Healing. Wonder what he found.
Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Moving ahead.
You seem a little slower than usual. Boys Club.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
don't know why I left the room when I was gonna go talk to Halson, but you know, end of week brain.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. I don't deserve you, my friend.
A walkout.
Looks like an ambush.
Still running around with Karlach. I need Gale. Rude.
Let's get this over with.
What you doing there? Oh boy. What's up, party people?
Break them.
Wish I swapped out for Gale so I could have Fireball.
I'm ready.
Big brain.
I'm ready.
You leave Shart alone.
I'll strike you down.
Let's end this.
God.
Take your
Let's spill some blood.
Does. Any bear fucking yet? No, not yet. Gotta do Thaniel quest first before any bear fucking happens. But hello, cubes. Welcome in. Wouldn't be a Baldur's Gate stream without questions of bear fucking.
On my way.
Take you. What should I do? Take you.
Why did he slow turn like that? Disgusting. Fool me to think I fare better than the other treasure hunters in these gods' cursed wasteland, but the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy, that was temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blades took me by surprise, though I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it's an unlocked chest full of water and sunlight, I've no use for it. I have a feeling it was probably for the chest that was over there.
Step quick. A little souvenir. I'll just help myself.
do that.
Playtime's over, pet. Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out. Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Ahem. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse abeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Big oof.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow...
God, Lysel, can you not sharpen your blade during this?
...of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been
especially hungry. Just what I need. God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mizora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Oh, a starring.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
I'm back. How's it going? Mizora just made an appearance, so we gotta save her. Starting Nathaniel quest to help get Halcyon on our team.
I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that.
Who? Mizora or Nathaniel? Nathaniel is part of Act 2.
But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us.
I don't want to spoil.
If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun. Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass.
Oh, I didn't hear Mizora. I heard you say a name, but it
Grasping at
didn't
Amy's
comprehend
sliding
what,
reins as they
who you said. Yes, Mizora just popped into camp, so we have to save Mizora quest.
Fate may be ordained by
And
the
started
right.
Thaniel quest, which has to do with Housen.
We can be sure of that.
Here we go.
It is before moonrise.
Absolute is strong here.
Holy shit!
Getting stronger.
Legs!
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
What is this getup? Fake Damon.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
The voice of the Absolute is stronger this time.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. He needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that.
Yeah, now that I'm really seeing him, I think you made Walmart Demon Skin a little later than the real. Yeah. It's hard to tell with the character creation screen. That one for the Dream Protector is so much darker.
A woman by the name of Belin. We were close. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But where all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Don't waste a step.
Don't touch me. Vinkery!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Look where city.
You have to eat the tadpoles you get in Durge. You don't have to eat them at all if you don't feel like it. You don't really have to during Durge either. I haven't touched them clearly. The only things I've used in my other playthrough was Concentrated Blast, Psionic Backlash. I've used Cold a week before. Favorable Beginnings is nice for rolls. And Luck of the Far Realms is nice. I just keep forgetting to use them. Also, if you use them, your teeth turn black. Fun fact.
I have a lot on my mind. What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here.
In dirt or whatever. I wasn't sure. I've been avoiding them. I wasn't sure how that changes the story. I don't know how it changes it, like, overall in the end. But you can choose to use them. You can choose to not use them. I've only used them on Astarion and my Tav. So, half the party will be against ingesting more tadpoles.
With pleasure.
Lead on.
Lovely day this, for now.
What to do?
Yummy dead bodies. What?
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time. No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
It's very late.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those woods. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home. With Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it. Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
So anyways. Jump over there. I think I can tell.
One day I'll catch a break.
Non fit in Jura.
Someone new. Maybe they want to play. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me? I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me? I don't know anyone called that. Don't ask me again. Now play with me.
Just barely made it.
Below the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just me. I have a mummy, a daddy, a pet doggy. They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me or they'll be angry with you. All right. I'll hide and you seek. Find me and you win. Then you lose. Get ready. And no cheating.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Got to press on.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
There you are.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. You're not my mummy. Don't tell. Let's play another game. I deserve a chance to even the score. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Very comfy.
Wizard, not a cat burglar. Your wish is my regret.
My pickpocketing ass fucking Gale.
Keep my head down. Let's see what you're hiding.
Never a dull moment.
I wonder what the next move is. I'll go this way. Let's see what I can glean.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
Trust no one. Simple.
Nothing ever happens in this town. I'm ready to go to the gate. If mother won't let me, I'll run away myself. She says my lungs are too weak for the smoke, but how am I living at all? And all I do is milk the Roth. Strange fog is descending over our town, hasn't left in days, getting harder to breathe. Mother is eating her words, saying we should head out to the city to stay for a while until it lifts. We go at dawn. We try to leave, but there are creatures from beyond the grave, skulking around the outskirts of our land. It's too late. The Roth are all possessed, knocking down their fence, battling and bashing one another to death, dying, then fighting again. The shadows are everyone. Right outside our window, I can't see more than a few strides out. I'm not dead yet, but I'm going to die here, aren't I? I can hardly breathe. Why does it not get into our house? Why doesn't the curse take us already? I can't stand this. I've been trying to write a memoir of myself, but it's still no good. I'm too weak to find words. I'm going to die and remembered, be what may. It's getting pointless to cower in here. There's nothing we can do about this all-encroaching dark. Tomorrow I will walk into the fog and I will laugh. With love, a farmhand forever to be unknown. That's sad. I'm gonna sell it.
Let's go.
Sorry, little boy.
Well, hello. A quick rummage.
Oh boy. Alrighty, folks. I'm kind of hungry and getting sleepy, and it's 10:15. We're going to raid out to someone. Oops. Not sure. We'll do Lainey. She's also doing Baldur's Gate 3, so we can continue. But thanks for hanging out. Slowly getting there in Baldur's Gate. Slowly getting there in Act 2, and I promise not to fuck it up this time around. And cancel half. You have a raid message, just spam a starring tappies. With some Romy hearts if you can. Smooches!
Ramiro Main, thanks so much for the raid.